people that are in pretty good shape in their at their spot, but we're always looking for improvement from those guys. And then there's a lot of battles at different spots, throughout the offense. So I think that the constant competition and evaluation is really important for us, and in all the situations, whether it's not just an eval on Saturday in a scrimmage. It's going to be a big eval today on a lot of situational work. So these are important days, and we keep talking about every day consistently competing, and our opportunities are limited with the 15 days.
Offensive line in particular, what was your take up that?
Up and down. We did some good things at times. We would hit a run, and then we'd lose yards on a run, and then we'd hit another one. Just a lot of inconsistency, which is pretty standard, I guess, for this time of year and the first time live. I'm not that surprised, but we've got some veteran guys up front that they've got to play better for longer periods of time.
Coach, your two quarterbacks, Tanner and Patrick, they might be dead even, but what do you feel like each one does well individually? Can you see that difference between the two?
Yeah, I think you see Patrick with a big, strong arm, able to make all the throws. I think that his ability to push the ball down the field is impressive. I think he's doing a nice job within our system and kind of getting through the reads and checking the ball down nicely. And then you have Tanner, who's got just a lightning release. I mean, one of the quicker releases I've seen. He really can snap the ball out of his hands with good velocity. It's a pretty release, and he's smart, so he's getting the ball out of his hands quick. He's helping our protection. He's not taking sacks. He's getting us in the right play when he has the ability to change. So I think they're both doing some good things. They've really impressed at times throwing the ball, and I like what they're doing. Both of them in the run game. They're doing a better job of getting us out of a bad play and into a better play.
Is there anything specifically that you've been having to work on individually?
Yeah, I mean, there's that list is long. Making sure our footwork is correct, making sure we're doing a good job with our ball fakes in the run game, carrying out our fakes, handing the ball with good depth to the back. The list goes on, and that's daily for them. So we've got a long way to go, but I like some of the stuff we're doing too. I think it's looked today especially crisp. I thought we had some nice plays.
When you look at the amount of work that the tight ends got in that scrimmage, is that kind of a foretaste for what you guys want to do and what may come down the road?
Yes and no. We're trying to eval some guys, so we want to give them some work. We're a little thin at receiver. That's part of it. So the kind of spring ball, with the way we're set up, we have to make sure we're taking care of some guys and not wearing too many out. So we were a little heavier that way, but I think we need to get that group going, and we need to find out what we have in Snyder. Hoppus has played, but not a ton. I think you're seeing Jack Stoll coming along. Engelhop is getting some good minutes. So I think that's an important position for us to evaluate and continue to grow with.
Your guys' history at Oregon State is, you tight ends averaged total about 55, 60 catches a year. That was way down in the first 2 years you guys were here. You're kind of running the offense the way you ideally want to do it. How do those tight ends kind of fit into the sort of the ball control, move the ball around, move the sticks kind of offense you guys want?
Yeah, I think it's a big part of it. It's just another weapon, another threat. I think, that wasn't so much about about tight end production. It's a little bit more with the quarterback too. So it's not, we're not blaming the tight ends all the time, but I think it gives you such an advantage to create the one-on-ones on the perimeter. They can't just double a receiver and not get hurt by an inside tight end. I think there's a great amount of quick game that you can use as well as pushing the ball down the field with those guys if they are a threat and they're a big target and they're a good mismatch. So I like the matchups you get with the safeties or the outside linebackers trying to cover them. And we've got athletic guys, so it becomes a matchup problem for the defense. So it's a good thing to have if we can incorporate it and be good at that position.
How important is it to keep defenses honest with check down, with throws to tight ends? Like you were saying, it opens up the outside guys eventually. How important is it to keep those inside guys honest and make sure that the defense is tending to?
Yeah, I think what's happening too is you're getting loaded up so much in the run game. You're getting 8 guys in there and they're all playing the run. You have to be able to hurt them outside, or you have to be able to release the tight end and get him the ball. And you can't just let them continue to condense the box, the pocket in there. So it's an important factor for us to be able to use that tight end and get him the ball quickly, even flex them out a little bit and create a matchup problem there.
You know what you're going to get from Stanley in the morning. Are you liking the progress of the guys behind you?
I think those 2 guys are guys we have to get the ball to. They are playmakers, and they've shown that in their history here. So those are guys we have to feature and continue to work to try to find them different ways to get the ball.
And then the guys behind them, you like how they're coming along?
Yeah, we're a little banged up. We missed we had a couple guys out today. Missed a couple on Tuesday at practice, so we're a little thin. I think you've seen some good minutes from Reimers and Connor Young have kind of looked good behind Stanley at that position. You're seeing a lot of growth from J.D. Spielman. I think he is a guy that's really come a long ways. He's a guy that's looking more and more like he's ready to play. I'm excited about him. There's some guys I'm missing there, but that group is coming along. We just have to get them healthy.
Are you concerned about the depth there?
Yeah, anytime you get a couple guys nicked up and then you're kind of rolling guys in different positions, it's a little alarming. So just getting them healthy and getting them back out there, and then having the young guys continue to progress to be able to play. We're going to have to get Keyshawn up to speed a little faster. Like I said, JD's working hard. We're looking forward to getting Tyjon in here and seeing what those guys can do. Yeah, getting him healthy. I kind of keep forgetting about him. He's been here, but he hasn't done anything yet. But he's going to be fun too. He's a smart kid that's kind of soaking everything in and doing a little bit of individual. But we haven't gotten to put him out there and run a bunch of routes yet. So it'll be fun getting him into pads and playing. So this will be a big summer for him.
Quarterbacks, are they where you want them to be, and just how close are they?
At times they are. We got to be more consistent. Each one of them has had really good days and then, kind of average days at times. I think you're seeing more and more consistency from that position, which is encouraging. They both have done some really, really nice stuff in practice. We just have to be that. We've got to be, we're striving for being perfect. So they've got to continue to make throws, make good decisions, take care of the ball, get us in the right runs. All of it's a constant eval. So we've got, these next 4 practices to get some more evaluation on them and then go from there.
How significant is this Saturday?
I don't think it's any bigger than the other ones, than the other practices. Because to me, it's the whole body of work. It's not, the scrimmage stuff. They're not getting hit anyway, so it's just the same as an evaluation from today's practice in my mind. So I don't put any more stock in it. I like the fact that situationally we're changing it up, but we're not making a huge deal about Saturday's practice any different than today or Tuesday. They're all the same to me.
Coach, on the offensive line, you see one center standing out more than one.
I think it's a good battle. We've got Cole Conrad in there and Michael Decker and John Reardon. There's kind of 3 guys in there battling out, and it's close. And again, just like every position, we're looking for a guy that knows what he's doing, can get us in the right calls, but then the daily consistency in doing it right. And I think that as we get into the last 4 days here, that hopefully someone will really emerge and separate and win the job.
What stood out about Raritan in particular since he got here last year?
I think his toughness. I think you can see that he's aggressive and physical in there. I like that about him. He's got to just continue to work on some snaps. You know, he's been a little inconsistent snapping the ball. He's learning. You know, it's a daily grind to learn for those freshman guys. So, but I like he's definitely physical and tough enough, especially in this conference. He belongs, and that's evident from how he practices. All right, thank you.